Alright, so, hey guys. So today is just me and Lady Grace riding. Beardo has kiddos with him and Tink, so they're busy with kiddos. Bomber is with his kiddos, so he's busy. And Sparkles and Prick, well, they took off to Cookville today. And so me and Lady Grace are out riding, and we're going to go down some easy beginner style roads to give you some opinions on what we think are more beginner style roads. So apparently somebody done messed up. Oh, ambulance.
Yeah.
So so are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Good.
Let's do this. I got my energy drink in me. I'm good now.
Yeah, you're good now, huh? Let's get more stuff going. And it looks like they shared some more photos. We're gonna get music going. You ready?
Let's do it.
Alright. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I wish people would get over and take advantage of the full road.
Yeah, well.
So yeah, guys, it is a beautiful day here in East Tennessee today. Weather is, temperature is perfect. It's like 76, 78, somewhere in there. I think the high today was supposed to be 78, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh yeah. I mean, you got filtered sunshine from the clouds, so it's not crazy hot, and hopefully I don't get crazy burnt. So. But yeah, it's super nice day. So yeah, the plan today is just get out and hit some back roads, and we just fueled up. So filled up our tanks and our personal tanks. Got us a little drink in us, and I had some crackers. Lady Grace had some trail mix. So we're just gonna get out and ride.
Can't go wrong with the trail mix.
No, you can't. Nah.
That's a protein and some candy.
There you go.
Ooh, yard sales.
Divert that eye. Stop looking at the yard sales.
I can't help it, they're everywhere.
I know they're everywhere because it's starting to get warm, so there'll be yard sales every friggin' where.
And I'll probably alert you to every single one.
I know you will. I know you will. So this first road that we're headed to. Oh, by the way, yep. Welcome to Rev Rides, guys. Forgot that little intro there. So welcome to Rev Rides. Like I said, today we are just hitting some roads that some of the beginners out there, that if you're in the East Tennessee area, some roads that you guys can hit and help develop some skills that aren't too gnarly, but you know, have some straightaways, have some curves, and it just be good roads to get out on, cruise, and learn your basic skills once you, or help bring those skills up once you get your license. And me personally, I highly recommend everybody take the MSF course. I did. I'd never ridden street bikes on the road per se.
Ooh.
Legally.
Sorry,
So,
somebody is smoking some stuff.
yeah, it is strong right here. but yeah, so I took the MSF course and learned a lot from it.
Oh shit.
Because anybody can ride fast. Not everybody can ride slow. And they teach you that. And helps get those skills up. And, you know, because you never know when you're going to be in stop and go traffic and you're just cruising along. You don't want to have to duck walk your bike everywhere you go. So, you know, they teach you that stuff. They teach you emergency braking. They teach you the correct way to go over an obstacle in the road. They teach you how to swerve away from obstacles that you don't want to ride over top of, like potholes, what have you, dead animals. Because I'm telling you, you hit a dead raccoon or a dead possum on the road, 9 times out of 10, your ass is going to go down. So, some guys there on bikes. And this first road, I'm going to let Lady Grace talk about this road, because this was one of the first roads that she went on when she started riding, because it's not a bad road at all. It's got good pavement. It has no like crazy curves at all. Good straightaways, so you can just ride and let that confidence build, because you know, whether you think of it or not, just cruising, it helps the confidence. You know, just getting out and, you know, where you're not having to worry about all the technical stuff. You know, after you get the skills, then yeah, you want that technical stuff. It's fun. So nobody coming. Watch out for the loose gravel. But
okay.
But yeah, just getting out and taking some of these back roads where you don't have to worry about a whole lot of traffic, and you don't have to worry about, you know, going around a curve and it being not knowing what's on the other side, because none of these curves on this road are like that. There's one down toward the very end of the road. It's kind of like that, but it only affects you if you're coming the other direction. But like this stuff here, this is good fun stuff here. So Lady Grace, if you want to take over and talk us through this ride.
Yeah, so this is one of my favorite roads to ride on. It is one of the first ones that I did ride on. And it's so smooth. It does have the technical, some, you know, I would say that it does have some technical aspects of it with the turns and swoopy curves and stuff like that. But honestly, the road itself is in near immaculate condition.
Yeah.
So that definitely makes it so much more enjoyable, less stressful.
Yeah, I mean, because it's great because like they just repaved this last year.
Yeah.
I mean, so this has got pretty much new pavement on it, and so, you know, it's in perfect shape.
I don't know if the people are going to be able to see all this, but obviously it's a pretty popular road because we've already passed
We've passed two, and you got two behind you.
Yeah, and because it's just such a nice road. But this road, this turn right here, what is that? Does that lead us to?
That will, if you turn left right here, that's going to take you through Frost Bottom and to the. That road right there is actually part of the Devil's Triangle.
Right. Yeah.
To complete the triangle, you do that road.
Which you've already put out a video on that.
Yep.
But yeah, this road is it's a really great road.
Yeah.
As long as you don't hit people on bicycles.
Yep.
Two wheels is two wheels, right?
That's right. That's right.
But I don't know. I love this road. It does have it as a beginner. I know one of my fears was
curves.
Curves. It was curves, and this road does have a good stretch of straightaway, so it helps you get your bearings down.
Yeah.
But you know, honestly, practice makes perfect, and you know, we've already been on this road how many times since last season? Well, actually, this is only our. This is our first time this season, ain't it?
Yeah, this is our first time this season. But last year since you were new, I took you down this road, I don't know, 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, but I think that helps.
Oh, absolutely.
Because
because you've got these
Right.
sections like this where you know you can get on the throttle a little bit if you want to, and you know, no big worries. Just, you know, like over top hills like this, always slow down because you never know who's going to come out of that driveway right there. So
Right.
just be aware, keep your head on a swivel and your eyes wide open at all times. You know, check your mirrors, look over your shoulders. You know, be cautious and pay attention when you ride. But I'm not saying that to say that, oh my gosh, it's so stressful, you don't need to ride. I'm not saying that at all. This is honestly the most calming thing I've ever done.
And you know what? I really think that if you are having a stressful moment and like you might not be in like the best state of mind, but you're still like, I need someone therapy, this is the type of road you would go on.
Yeah, don't hit something like Tail of the Dragon. You know, not when you're just needing, if you're in a state of mind where you may push yourself too hard.
Obviously you need to be in like the best state of mind to ride, but granted,
Absolutely.
I guarantee you not everybody is like that.
No, of course not.
So if you are a little off and you just need to clear your mind, this is the type of road. It's got the straightaways, and it's almost a little bit mindless flowing, you know?
But it's a road you can ride and have fun and not stress about. And then you
Right.
have sections like this where you have a nice little curve that you can practice getting that lean on, you know. And you know, one thing that a lot of people don't think about is, and I didn't think about till I almost dropped the bike a couple of times, is, you know, you enter these curves, and if you're new, you're going to enter them super slow, you know, and that's fine. Just don't enter them too slow, because you enter a curve too slow where you're just barely creeping, there's a chance you're going to lay that bike down.
Oh yeah.
You know? And don't.
That got me early on as well. I think that's just kind of like a general newbie.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You feel like if you go slow, you're less likely to fall, but the realistic part of it is that the bike wants to be upright.
Yep.
So as long as you're going, you know, like actually make the bike go
Yeah.
in those curves.
Yeah. And there's like, and I'll be straight up, like after I went and did the test ride on the Harleys, like the linked brakes on the Harleys, phenomenal. So, you know, my bike is a 2007 model. Her bike's a 2007 model. And there's no ABS. There's, you know,
No.
you know, it's not fuel injected. It's carbureted. You know, there's no fuel gauge on either one of our bikes. And so, like the linked brakes on the Harleys, it made me feel so much more confident in the curves and all that, because like I had been, you know, doing like everybody that's watching this video right now. You watch motorcycle videos all the time, so I'm sure you've watched videos on trail braking and all that. And so like when I go into like serious curves, I 100% trail brake. But the key to trail braking is not applying too much. You have to be super light over here on that brake, and you know, just feather that brake. But what I've started doing, like toward the end of last season and all of this season, like when I go into major curves, I feather both brakes at the same time. I'm not giving a whole lot of brake at all, but I'm just, you know, riding it just a little bit, entering the curve, and then when I start to hit the apex of the curve, you know, where I can see the other side of that curve, then I let go and I increase on the throttle. But there's safe ways to do it, and you just have to get out on the bike and develop those skills and practice. Don't grab a freaking handful of that front brake in a curve. You grab a handful of that front brake in a curve, and you're going to lay that sumbitch down. Don't stab your foot on that rear brake in a curve. You do, and you're going to slide it out on its ass. You have to be gentle and precise, and but get out and practice that. Get out and hit some curvy roads and practice, just lightly getting on those brakes when you go into those curves. And you don't need it in every curve. You need it in those tight ass curves. Switchbacks, totally different. You don't touch the brakes in a switch. Well, if you're descending, you'll be on the brake. But if you're ascending, get off that brake, get that bike down in a low gear, and just be steady. And number one, point your head in the direction that you want to go. Because, like, if I'm riding and I look over into that lane when I'm going around a curve, I'm going to wind up in that lane. I'm going to cross that double yellow line every time. So, pay attention, look where you want to go, and enjoy it. Have fun. But yeah, like Lady Grace, I don't know about you, but like this sections up through here, like you can get on your bike all you want in these sections as long as you're paying attention. But like these spots are where you're going to want to, get on the throttle a little bit, feel a little more wind in your face and on your chest, and just you need to feel that, and don't like freaking rev it up, dump the clutch, because that you're not ready for that.
You're not ready for this cheese.
No, not at all.
Oh, those horses were hugging.
Where?
Back there.
Oh. Well, I'll check the insect in my helmet. I hope it went out. Yeah.
You'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, it's like a fly or a little beetle or something. I don't know.
Oh, God.
It's too close to my eyes to see, but it was on the inside. Probably came in the top vents on my helmet.
That sucks.
So, what's some advice that you would give a new rider on a road like this?
Respect the fact that most of these roads that you're on are residential.
True.
These people have probably lived here for years, so they may not second guess just pulling out of their driveways.
Yeah.
So respect the road, respect the fact that you're in residential neighborhoods, and just that goes back to the whole keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Enjoy the ride your own ride.
Absolutely. Number one rule, ride your own ride. If you're riding with a group of people and they tear off and they're doing 70 mile an hour down the road, you're not comfortable doing 70 mile an hour, do not do 70 miles an hour.
And ow, I just got hit by flying Mexican food.
Yeah, so did I.
But also, if there's cars lining up behind you, oh well.
Yeah, oh well.
I mean, if you're going the speed limit, then
bug guts.
If you find yourself a little too uncomfortable, then you find a safe place to pull over, let the cars pass, and then you go about your merry way.
Absolutely. There is zero shame in pulling over and letting people go by you.
not at all.
Zero shame. You ride your ride. You worry about your safety, because
You
no
wanna
one.
you want to get home. You
Yeah.
want to make your, make the ride fun, but you want to make it home as well. So
Yeah, because no one out here is looking out for your safety but you. So you look out for yourself. There's, like I said, there is no shame in seeing a church up the road and you got people behind you. You pulling in there and waving them by you. Do it. Absolutely, 100% do it. Because it's your life in your hands. Because if you look, there's nothing around me right now. There's nothing to protect me when I go down. So you pay attention to your safety and your surroundings. Get out of their way, let them go on their merry way, and then when they pass you, you just put right back out there behind them and do what you were doing before.
also take your time. If you're new, take your time.
Ugh. Sorry. You may want to say that again because I coughed over top of you. I lost you. What the hell happened?
I think you coughed and it must have been like a signal or something to turn off the Cardo.
Jeez.
But no, what I was saying is, if you're a new rider, take your time. Don't rush into it. Just don't think that you have to get out and just go crazy.
No. No. Ride, get your skills up, and start doing something that you either A, always wanted to do, or B, never thought you could do. You get out there and do that for yourself if you have interest in it. And you wouldn't be watching this video if you didn't have interest in it.
Which way we going? I need to signal for these guys behind us.
We're going left.
Okay.
They're still sitting back there.
Yeah, they're probably trying to figure out where they want to go.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that was a chipmunk. It about had a death wish.
And like when I came around that curve, I was looking up here. I wasn't looking at that curve. I was looking at the top of this little hill that I just stopped when I came around that curve. And that's what you want to do. You want to look where you want to go. The loose gravel there, nothing to worry about though. I feel like something stung me on the wrist. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm listening to music.
don't know what the speed limit is back here, so I'd say probably about 35 or so.
35.
That's cool.
Ooh, nice.
Wow, they caught up with us, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
They wanted to ride faster. That's probably why they
I think
fell
so.
back. Nose itching. Yeah, I love the effect the dead cat gives on the microphone by not hearing all the wind noise. They can tickle your nose when those little dead cat hairs start flying around your helmet.
Mine's in my mouth.
Well, see, mine's actually placed below my mouth, but it's right there where the vents are, so it just blows the fur around. And this is the little town of Rocky Top. And when I say little town, I mean little town.
It's little.
Now, there's not many things on this road that's even open.
They got barbecue and tattoos.
Barbecue and tattoos, that's about it. Oh, shit.
Whoa.
And that's where I was saying, keep your eyes on the road.
Yeah.
Unlike me. So, do what I say. Do as I say, not as I do. Ooh, 24 or 25 street light. So do you need anything before we head up?
No, I'm good.
So yeah, you guys, if you guys do this, if you're here local and you're new and you start out, do this exact ride that we're taking you on right now. Totally came into Oliver Springs, Went to downtown area, went right onto Dutch Valley Road, and then rode that all the way into Lake City or Rocky Top, whatever you want to call it. Turn right at the Weigels and head up to Norris Dam.
Also, one of my favorite rides.
Yeah, this up through here is so pretty. And this up through here, you'll get some more curves. They're not tight. They're big sweeping curves. And again, it'll help you on, trying to add a little speed to your curves when you don't have cars in front of you. Because I'm doing like 35 miles an hour, and normally I'd be doing about 50 by now, so. We're doing 30 miles an hour.
Yep.
This one's turning. Well, got to ride good for a second. But yeah, as you guys can see, like this road's not in as good shape as the Dutch Valley Road. Alright, these guys turning. Holding up traffic. It's not in as good a shape, but nothing bad at all. So. And it's just spots that are bad.
Not the whole thing.
No, it's not the whole thing at all. It's just spots. Like this here, you see the ruts and stuff on the sides of the road. Just stay away from it. You're fine. But yeah, this is a big road for motorcycles, just because of the dam, and you got these. It's just a cool road, It's not straight.
The overlook is a really good spot to just kind of stop, take a break, and get the feeling back in your legs.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Get you a drink, a snack, or whatever.
Yep. And that's where we're headed right now. We're going up into the overlook, and you guys can see the overlook. And if you haven't ridden up to Norris Dam, definitely should. Now these roads like this, you know, if you ride them later in the evening, you gotta definitely keep your head on a swivel because there's deer everywhere up here.
Oh yeah. We are like literally in the woods.
Yeah.
And being close to water, you know, wildlife
Oh
tends
yeah,
to stay
absolutely.
close by. So yeah, you definitely. I think more around fall. I guess whenever breeding season is.
Yeah, fall's real bad. Like you can go down, there's another spot you can go down to at the foot of the dam, and like you can sit there and you'll see 10, 12, 30 deer sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you come into this sharp curve right here, your second entrance, well, you can't really count that one right there. It don't count. It's not
Yeah.
an entrance
That one don't
anymore.
count.
Right here's your overlook. Take this, as soon as you come around the curve, take a right into the overlook. And they freshly paved this. This used to be raggedy through here.
Oh, it's rough, but so many people come up here.
Oh yeah.
Cars, bikes, you name
See,
it.
there's 2 bikes there. That's it, guys.
Really, you're not going to go in the...
All right. So how'd you like that?
Oh, good. Awesome.
Always
Always
recording on your camera. So yeah, guys, this is Norris Dam State Park. This is the overlook up here. The water's up good. We came up here a month ago. Like that area over there, it was just down. You just see dirt. So all this rain we've had here in East Tennessee, it's totally brought the water level up. All the rain. We found it all. But alright guys, we're going to cut it right here. And if we don't start recording anymore, do what? Yeah, we're going to take a little break. This may be the end of this video. And then we'll do another one on another ride. So, guys, stay safe. Look out for everybody. Look out for yourselves. Most importantly, keep riding. See you guys.